Is Brayden Holtby going to perform at an elite level for the playoffs this year? Well, let me just say the difference from last year and this year is consistency. Holtby is the clear leader in the race for the Venza Trophy. And yeah, I understand Quick and Crawford have relatively the same numbers, but Holtby is the only guy in the league with 40-plus wins. Piecing their goaltending together with the way Ovi and the offense is playing is just too scary. Ovi is leading the league in goals and playing like he was 6 years ago. The other young Russian, Kuzi, is 7th overall in points. New off-season acquisitions, Oshie and Williams, have been more than proved their worth. And Washington still has a top 3 center in the league in Nicholas Backstrom. And did I forget to mention how well the guys in the third line have been playing? Chimera and Beagle are playing with more energy than half the league. Mark my words, the Caps will win the Cup this year. Maria Sharapova. Now, I think she's getting a little too much heat over this failed drug test ordeal. I'm not saying she shouldn't serve her suspension, but whatever drug she's been taking, she's been doing so for about 10 years now. It was only deemed illegal the 1st of January, and she admitted to opening the email with the changes with the banned substances, and she accepts what she did. That's good for her. I'm just kind of sick of people making it a bigger deal than it has to be. She's still one of the greatest female tennis players to ever play the game. And I should also add that there were many numerous athletes who received punishment over these newly banned substances, but I feel like Sharapova is the only one receiving heat for it. So the Arizona Cardinals started off the season with 2 pretty big pickups. Chandler Jones from New England for Jonathan Cooper and a second-round pick. I personally like this addition. Adding him to the mix with Calais Campbell and Dwight Freeney is just going to be terrifying. And AZ also brought over Evan Mathis, last year's Super Bowl winning guard, to complement Mike Upati. It was also just announced today that CJ2K will return to the Cardinals on a 1-year deal. He played fantastic, leading the league in rushing yards up until Week 12 after he suffered a fractured tibia against the 49ers. It's also assumed Arizona will lock up a long-term deal with the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, who also had a phenomenal year last year before suffering an ACL tear. It's easy to say that you can trust Bruce Arians to fill any other void in the offseason. Arizona will once again be a top team competing for the Super Bowl.